What's going on everyone, Leigh here, and today I'm going to be talking about how to glitch a player's potential in FIFA 17 career mode. Even if you don't want to increase a player's potential by using this method, it's nonetheless still something to keep in mind, as when you send a young player out on loan, maybe hoping to get them a bit of extra first team experience, you might inadvertently alter their potential, for better or for worse. So yeah, that's the focus of today's video. In the last one we looked into the subject of regens and how to find them, and today I'll hopefully be able to help you out with boosting the potential of some of your younger players and avoiding decreasing a player's potential as well. Loan moves can certainly be useful as a means of improving a player's potential, but keep in mind that every time you send out any young player on loan, you run in the risk of them coming back with less potential than they had to begin with. Anyway though, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you want to see more tips, tricks and FIFA experiments from me, and if you do go on to enjoy this video, or if it helps you out in any way whatsoever, please do leave it a like as well. Right then, so when a player returns from loan, or moves from one club to another, if that player is still developing, then their potential can change in the process. So it's all very well scoping out slow FIFA for the highest potential players, but unless they're fully grown when you buy them, they're not necessarily ever going to reach the heights that you think they will. Obviously you can use player training to help develop them either way, but if the player in question has higher potential, then it will therefore be quicker and easier to train them up. Let's use Adnan Januzaj as an example then, and maybe you're of the opinion that he should have higher potential in the game than he does. I'm not too sure that many of you will really believe that, as 85 potential is probably already too high for a player that hasn't really done much in the last few years, but David Moyes still seems to believe in him, so if you're watching this, David, and want to increase the potential of the young Belgian in career mode, here's how to do it. You want to make a note of the player's current value. So in the case of Adnan Januzaj, he's currently worth 7 million. Recall the lad from loan, now look at his value once again. As you can see here, his value has gone down to 6 million and his potential status now displays as showing great potential, meaning that his potential is now somewhere between 80 and 84. So in this case, recalling Januzaj from loan has made him worse. I saved the game just before I recalled him though, and if you're wanting to glitch a player's potential, then this is a very important step so that you can repeat the process numerous times, as sometimes, as just happened there, the player can turn out to have less potential, and obviously you don't want that. So the save has been reloaded, and I'm now going to do the exact same thing once again. Hopefully this time Januzaj comes back a better player. Nope, the exact same thing happened once again. His value went down to 6 million. The third time's a charm though, right? EA seems to think that it's made a mistake at this point and that Januzaj is in fact deserving of lower potential, but can we glitch it so that he improves? There we go, his value increased to 7.5 million, so the process worked and we've increased Januzaj's potential beyond what it was originally. It's only a small gain though, we've probably only moved him up from an 85 to an 86, but at least it's something. We could even send him out on loan again if we really wanted to, repeat the process and bring him back as an even better player. You can keep doing that as much as you want, as long as a player's still developing, this process still works. Recalling a player doesn't always change their potential though, it can just stay the same. And repeating the process again here, you can see that Januzaj returned with the exact same value and exciting prospect status. So in this case, the loan move hasn't impacted upon Adnan's potential whatsoever, and he came back completely unchanged. Loan moves can make or break a player in reality, and it's understandable as to why the game can alter player potential in this way, but if you're someone that likes to list your younger players up for loan, just be aware of the risks here. They might come back better, they might stay the same, or they might come back worse. It's realistic, but it might not be what you want. The same process occurs when players move clubs as well. I've scouted 5 high profile young players here, and as you can see, Donnarumma's worth 12.5 million, Tar's worth 20, Grimaldo 9.5, Bernardo Silva's worth 23.5 million, and Tielemans is valued at 8.5 million. I'll sign them all up, and some of those values are likely to change. So I've signed them all up, and Donnarumma's still worth the same amount, so that's good to see. Tar's value's gone down though, so his potential's decreased. Grimaldo's value's gone down as well. Bernardo Silva's value held firm at 23.5 million, and Tielemans dropped down to 7.5 million. So only 2 of the 5 players that I signed actually held their value, whilst the other 3 have become worse as a result of me signing them. Like I said at the start of the video, even if you don't want to glitch your own players, it's still good to be aware of the way that potential can be altered in FIFA 17 career mode. Even if you're not someone that wants to list your players up for loan with the intention of boosting their potential, it's nice to be aware of the way that the game works. What doesn't work though, is giving a player the wrong picture. Seriously, it's been like this for a few weeks now. Why is there still a photo of Fosu Mensah showing up for Tuanzebe? 2 Fosu Mensahs would be pretty nice and all, but sort it out, EA. Anyway though, hopefully you've been able to learn a thing or two from today's video, and if you are looking to use this method as a means of increasing a player's potential, make sure that you list the player up for a short-term loan, as this will cost you the least amount of money. Anyway though, thanks for watching, I hope you've enjoyed the video, leave it a like if you have done, subscribe to the channel if you're new around here, and have an awesome day.